We'll call him the band, reckless and free. We'll never. We'll call him the band, outlaw one thing. Chain freedom, where no man's shame. Some say they despise you, maybe they do, but deep down inside, they say oh bad that you're reckless. We'll call him the band. We'll call him the band. Breakfast free. Train on it. Howdy, thank you guys for stopping in. I'm doing a promotion for my basic guitar tutorial channel. I think the light's probably getting bad. Y'all give me a second and I'm gonna turn the light on. We back. How are you? Hey, Mike, I'm doing all right. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna try to turn the light on here. It's getting dark over here in the Philippines. Give me just 1 second. I said I was. Maybe I will. Maybe that's a little better. Thank you for stopping in again. I sure appreciate it. How's your day been going there or your night, Mike? Well, they call him the band. Reckless untamed. Chain on his freedom. Where no man's chain. Some say they despise you. Maybe they do. Deep down inside, they wish they knew. He's been doing quite well. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you stopped in. We back. I'm doing all right. I'm here promoting my channel, and I appreciate you stopping in. If you haven't subscribed, I wish you consider looking at the channel. I want to get that out before my internet goes out. I'm in the Philippines, guys, and the internet's not great. You can probably hear the noise in the background. I'm gonna pan the camera around real quick. Y'all see all these kids out here and in here? Anyway, so I want to get that out before something breaks. What song do you play? I can, thank you. That was the band at that particular one. where they call him the bandit. From the Smokey and the Bandit movie, reckless, untamed. One of my buddies here that subscribed asked me to learn that, so I'm learning, and I'm gonna put it on the channel later. The most recent thing I done was a country and western piece by Jack Green called Statue of a Fool. I don't know if you guys, any of y'all guys know that, but that was a big hit for Jack Green in the late 60s and for Ricky Van Shelton in the late 80s. A very beautiful song. The chords in it pretty complex, but nonetheless, it's a pretty song. So that's the latest thing I've been working on. I play just about anything, guys. It really doesn't matter. And really, I'm not here to promote my playing. I'm here to promote, guitar tutorials, learning basic chords and stuff. That's what I do on my channel. I break down songs and I try to make stuff, that's hard, simple. I'll give y'all an example here. The latest song I was working on calls for a chord like this. Now, fellas, that's a boogie. That's actually an A7 over C sharp. That's a hard chord to make. So what I do instead of that, I just go down there and make an A, and I grab that, make it like what I call an A7 or an A sus, and it gets the same sound. I didn't know we were in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm in the Philippines, man. Idaho, no. I'm in Alabama, and I'm about 10,000 miles or more from my home state there. Right now, I'm up in the main part of Manila, Manila proper, Manila city. But I'm usually down in the southern part of the Philippines. I'm up here for family business and stuff that they're doing. In fact, we rented this house here for 3 months while they could take care of the stuff here. And just got an internet connection. I don't know if y'all can see it up there, inside the house. So hopefully my internet will be better. Yeah. Yeah. It is, looks like Willie Nelson. Y'all like Willie Nelson? Take the ribbon from your hair. Shake it loose and let it fall. Do-do-do-do-do-do against my skin. Like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. Yeah, guys, I play all kinds of stuff. I can't necessarily sing like them, but I can play the music. And that's what I do on my channel. I emphasize learning chords and how to play. From Malaysia. Hello, Malaysia. I appreciate that, Mike. When I was a young fella, I wanted to be a singer, but life got in the way and I had to choose a job, raise kids and stuff. So I spent 30 years working and put it on the back burner. Now, I'm retired. I ain't got nothing to do. So this is a hobby for me, and hopefully it'll help beginners that want to learn how to play. That's really all this is about. I'm a long ways from being monetized on YouTube. I'm a new channel I started now 6 months ago. And I'm just working, paying my dues. Hoping I can get some watch time here on live. So if you guys have any requests, while you're here, put them down there. Or any questions about music, or any questions about me, I don't care. I'm here to interact with you guys, and I really appreciate you stopping in. Because I don't know where all you guys are from, but I'm sure it's late night or early morning somewhere for someone. Let's try it down. Let's see. Sir, do you play sh- uh, shows in Philippines? No, I don't play shows. No, uh, I just I'm just what you call a front porch picker, fella. That's what we call them in my country. Uh, I played a few honky tonks and did a few talent shows when I was a younger fella. But no, I don't play in shows here. The main reason is the foreigner can't work in the Philippines. You have to be on here on a visa. They're very strict about working over here, that kind of thing. And where are you at? I'm in Manila right now. What country? I'm in the Philippines. And bro, you know any Paul Anka? I think I do if you can name one of his songs. I remember Love, Love will keep us together. Is that one thing I mean? Or was that Neil Sedaka? I can't remember. But yeah, guys, any songs, doesn't matter what it is, what genre. If you learn maybe this many chords, and if you really want to get funky, that many, you can play about most songs out there. You don't have to have an elaborate music theory to do this. You just have to have a desire to play. Table, let's see. Can I play your head on my shoulder? Yeah, put your head. Play your head on my shoulder. If you can put the chord progression down there, I can play it. Now the song that comes to mind, Steve Stein's song. I follow Steve Stein on. I follow him on his guitar tutorials. He's a fantastic teacher. I follow Marty Swartz, but I don't know any Steve Stein songs right off the bat, but I do follow him. Now, somebody asked for something, lay your head on my shoulder. I can think of one that I know the chords for right off the bat, and it's not bad as Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this old world keeps on turning. Just be glad we had this time together, you and I. There's no need to cross the bridges that we're burning. Just lay your head on my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Feel a whisper of raindrops falling soft against the window. Make believe you love me one more time for the good times. Now I went around the block to say, no, I don't know how to put your head on my shoulder. But I do know that song, Lay Your Head on My Pillow. I appreciate that. I have a bunch of songs, guys. I love all kind of music. I don't have one favorite. I grew up listening to Jim Reeves, Hank Williams Sr., and because of my age, I've gone through all the artists that have come and gone. George, all of them, George Jones, Jim Reeves, Fats Domino, Jack Green, all the way up to today, Alan Jackson, Dwight Yoakam, what's that fella? What do they call him? He's the king of country music. I know his song. Hang on a minute, I'll do it for you. George Strait, love is unconditional. It was from the start. I can see it in your eyes. In all the world, you will never find That's supposed to be a D over F song. Oh, and along the way, play any song which inspired you in your childhood. Because I'm special. I don't know that song. Is that the name of a song or is that in a comment? I don't really know. But anyway, guys, what inspired me in my childhood? Uh, Poverty. Same thing for everybody. You know, my folks played music. My uncle was, I think he was a professional. He was always gone. He had, dressed real good and cowboy boots and all that and played the guitar. My daddy played guitar. Be honest about it, I ain't sure which one of them, my daddy or my uncle. But I picked up music from them at a very early age. 2 years old, I started developing interest in music. And the only thing my old man ever left around was a Kate guitar when he left. And I had that till my mama's boyfriend took it. So I've always been around guitars. That's kind of what inspired me, long and short of it. I was just born into it. I'm a creep. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, I don't reckon. I love help falling in love. Okay, I can play that for you. Wise men say, I gotta find it. Only fools rush in. Falling in love with you. I have to remember the chords, but yeah. Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. I think of it. Good times never were so good. Now there's a progression there that I forgot. D. I think it's that. I don't know. It might be DGA. I'll stay behind. I can't remember the chord progression for that. To believe I never do. Something like that. Yeah? Good. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for, to learn and to pass on what I've learned. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, man. Mike. Howdy, Mike. Junior Soprano. Don't mess with me. If you mess with me, I'm going to have to do something to the battle. You know? Still sounds great. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. You guys have any songs you want to hear? I'd be glad to try and play them. If I don't know them, I'll tell you. And if you know the chord progression, you guitar players watching this, just put them down there in the thing, and I'll try to learn it real quick. That's what I do, guys. I just look at chord progressions and learn them. And that's it. Smoke on the Water. That's with the open chords. Then you can do your bar chords. I gotta find it. Listen. I just play it in open chord. I love all music. I really am hard pressed for a favorite. I love it all. First one that comes to my mind, though, when folks ask that, is probably Hank Williams Sr. or Jim Reeves, any of their music. Don't sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this old world keeps on turning. Just be glad we had some time together, you and I. There's no need to cross the bridges that we're burning. And I got an audience here, guys. Look at all these beautiful kids. Thank you. Yeah, anything, guys. It doesn't matter what it is. Karma, police. Okay, let me see. A to E to G. I really don't know that song, but I know the chord progression. It feels like it. I was born in the 50s, fellas. I was born a long time ago. I'm almost 70. So I've covered a lot of artists. I mean, I've listened to a lot of music. Hello. Hello. Careful, careful, careful. Look, watch out. Careful, careful. Yeah, be careful, careful, careful. I'm peeing. Oh, my God. Hey, Joe, y'all are back? Yeah, somebody come in and put in internet. I did not. Hey, guys, no. You got a package in there, too, that somebody delivered. I took the money you left me and I paid for it. It's on the bed. Okay? Anyway, fellas, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all stopping in. You want me to take this in the other room so y'all can sit here? I'm doing a live video. I got 14 viewers right now. Yeah. Yeah, guys, let me show you the boss lady. She just walked in with pizzas, and that's as close as I can get to American food over here. And if y'all hear a language you don't understand, I don't either. Okay, so y'all bear with me. Just part of it. There is so much. Yeah, there's so many kids, yeah. The Philippines is full of kids, guys. It's full of everything. Full of dogs, roosters, noise. They don't know what noise pollution or control is over here. They don't have ordinances for that kind of stuff. Boss lady, yeah. True, bro, yeah. Now the internet, man, I'm going to show y'all real live what's going on while I'm working. They're talking about the internet. This is the fella that installed it. And we installed it for these kids here. This guy and his installer. They're looking for jobs. That's another reason we're here. And they need internet. So anyway, I think I'm going to go to another room. Y'all hang on, fellas. It's a little bit too much noise here. Y'all bear with me, if you will. Fellas, this is a lot of work trying to, get on YouTube. All right, this is a little quieter maybe. I hope I still got a signal. Anyhow, thank you guys that chose to hang in there. Are you my favorite person? I don't know, Cooper. Hey, don't worry about it. Everybody's busy, guys. I appreciate you stopping in anytime you can. And if you look at, some of my videos on my channel, that's what I'm here to promote, because YouTubers, guys, don't get credit for shorts. We don't get time credit. And these lives don't usually accumulate that much time. You have to look at the channel. And so I'm here promoting, trying to steer you guys to my channel if you want to learn a song. And having a guitar channel ain't the brightest idea in the world because there's so many great teachers out here. But I done got into it now before I thought about it. Now I'm at 6 months, and so I'm into it. Howdy there, I can't say that, but howdy. You're one of my favorite persons of my life. What? Wow. That's pretty serious there, bud. But thank you. Fellas, if you've got any questions about music or you want to hear a song, I'll be glad to play it. If you don't know or you're not interested in music, maybe you tell somebody you know that is to look at my channel. You make me happy. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Now, that's good enough. I'm going to do a couple riffs I always do because everybody asks for these, and so I learned 3 riffs, and I'm going to play it for you. Sweet Home Alabama. Bam, bam. 3 chords. And if you want to sing it, Sweet Home Alabama, bam, bam. Clear skies are bam, bam. Sweet Home Alabama, Lord, bam, bam, bam. Lord, I'm coming home to you now. That's 3 chords, guys. D, or D, G. I done forgot them. D, G, D, G, and C. 3 chords. America foot. You bright my day. Well, I appreciate that. And fellas, I want to, on a serious note, while we're talking about that, guys, sometimes this ain't all about music. Sometimes people have problems and they use, music to cope with them. And I'm going to give you a personal example that meant the world to me. One of the viewers that started watching my channel when I first began, and I'm not going to mention his name because of privacy, but the gentleman told me that he had just got over a heart attack and he was battling cancer, and that my music gave him something to do to, kind of take his mind off of what was going on with it. And he was going to try to get back playing, I think. And guys, that meant the world to me. That meant more than you'll ever know. That's what this is about, trying to help one another. Music affects everybody different, and that's what I'm here for. And if you guys, if you could, are any better, or you said I made your day, I'm very happy to do that. Because that's all it's about, guys, passing on something. Please, what? Let's go. Music unites us all. Yes, it does. Hello, Carl, howdy there, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it does. Now, the other song, I told you guys I'd do 3 riffs. So I did Sweet Home Alabama. Again, that's D. I've done forgot it. D, C, and G. That's one riff. D, C, and G. Now, Hotel California, everybody seems to like that one. Now, that one's a little more, that's a B minor, to an F sharp major, to an A, to a G, or to a D, to a D, to an E minor, back to the F sharp major, I'm gonna do that again. B minor. Do, 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 do. F sharp major. Do, do, do. A. Do, 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 to an E. Do, 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 to a G. Do, 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 pound to a D. To an E minor. Back to your F sharp minor. Da da bum bum bum. There. Now that's two. Just butts into perspective on how lucky we are. Yes, it is. That is extremely true. If you wake up in the morning, guys, and you have your help, you got all you need. Uh, don't chase money, fellas. uh, Health is wealth. Anyhow, that's enough about my philosophy on health. So earlier, did people cause any problems? What kind of in my life? Of course, people cause problems, but number one problem was me. Yes, I've made bad decisions. I've had bad relationships. I've had bouts with, fighting, a temper, alcoholism, all that stuff. And I ended up working in a church for 30 years. It's ironic. And I retired 4 years ago. But yeah, we've all had problems, guys. We all have the same. We may have different, cultures, different languages and all this, but universally we all are here together on this thing called Earth, and we all have struggles. Even rich folks have struggles, fellas. Howdy. Hi, guys. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. If y'all are new here, I'm promoting a basic guitar tutorial channel. I do basic guitar stuff. I work on, learning basic chords and a few scales that you'll need to know, and how to find your strings on the guitar, and how to get around these bar chords, things like that. Basic stuff that will help you develop as you play guitar. Mainly older players and beginners, like myself, are who I focus on. Rundown of the cage system. Okay, sure. The cage system, guys, is this. Okay, now you make a C chord, you make an A, a G, a E, and a D. Now that's the acronym cage. But what does all that really mean? It is the oldest system around for navigating the fretboard. And basically, I'll show you this. This is one example of cage without getting extremely elaborate. If I make a D chord, I slide that D up one fret, now I'm at a D sharp. If I slide it up again, now guess what I'm at? I'm at an E. Now it doesn't sound like your basic E, but if you listen to the E, and listen to this, it's an octave higher. So using this cage system, guys, and here's another example. If I take this C, now if you know this is a C note here, and this is a C note up here while I'm wiggling my finger. If you take that and you move that up, now you got a C sharp and you got a D. That's another example of using the cage system. Basically what it means is that chord shapes like this E shape here, that are A minor shape. That's a great example to use. Okay, you see that A minor there? Now if I slide that up, what comes after? A sharp minor, and then B. Okay, now, how do I know that's a B? Well, listen at this, fellas. This is how you make a B right here. That's a B minor. And if you do this right here, that's a B minor. The cage system, guys, basically allows you to take shapes and move them around and make chords in different places on the fretboard. Here, Joe, give me that. I'll put it up for you. Come in. You. There was just so much noise out there. I came in here. Yeah, the kids and all. You need me to get up from here or something? No. Okay.
You wanna go with me tomorrow or you stay here?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay,
Bong.
it's okay because we have a lot.
Yeah, Bong should go with you tomorrow if anybody goes.
No, Bong not go.
Okay, well that's y'all's decision as a family. No, I'm not going. Anyway, guys, did that explain the cage system any at all to you? If it didn't, I'll try to do a little more. Take a seat. Okay, you see here on this third fret where this last note is. Yeah, I heard the cage system was essential in learning how chords relate to each other, but I wasn't understanding much. That was a great explanation. Well, good, I appreciate it. Now, I want to let you guys know something about this cage system. It is the oldest system around. And since the cage system, there are new systems developed, like using triads. And, instead of worrying about, the cage system, knowing that this first string here, this E string, when you make a bar chord, for example, that first string, you're going to use what? This E shape. The second string, you're going to use an A shape, like this, okay? And G and E and D. That's what it's about, learning, how to make chords using different shapes, because, guys, there are only 12 notes in music. 12. Now, there are a lot of frets on the fretboard, and there are a lot of combination of chords. But the truth of them is, all of them are pretty much the same thing with a different shape, or an octave higher, or a diminished chord, or a minor, or something of that nature. It's not that complex, guys. Bye. Thanks for stopping in, official. You take care. I hope that helped some explain the best I can about cage. I did a video on it on my channel, by the way, and I would suggest that also you guys look at Marty Swartz and Steve Stein. I follow those guys. Now, you look at mine, I appreciate it, but if you can get a better explanation from those professionals, certainly look at theirs. Okay, I could do that. Steve Stein. Yes, it is excellent. That was an elaborate explanation. So this guy here in the chat probably could help you with that too. I appreciate all the input from you guitar players. Steve Stein, Marty Swartz. Guys, if you look at my bio, I'll tell you right up front, I do basic music tutorials and videos and that kind of such, and I follow these guys. And I've been playing the guitar on and off all my life. I'll be playing like a virtuoso as long as I've been living, but I don't. I barely do good enough to make my chords. Sometimes I'll miss it, especially these B chords. I hate a B worse than I hate anything. I hate B chords, but there are easy ways around them chords. But yes, the cage system is fundamental in harmonics. It certainly is. But again, back to the basic thing. There are only 12 notes in music, guys. And if you learn, the scales and your key, you learn the diatonic scale, or what I call the C scale. Yeah, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's just the major keys. Then you add the 4 sharps or flats, and the sharp and the flat is the same thing, depending on which way you're going. If you're going down, it's if you're going down, it's a flat. If you're going up, it's a sharp. But it's the same thing, and there are only 4 of those. All right. Did that help any at all? Please let me know, fellas, because that's my goal here. to try to promote your improvement, your playing ability. That's all this is about. I'm not here to play songs for you guys and blow smoke up y'all's butt about how good I am, because I ain't that great. You know, I get around the keyboard. That's about it. But I am here to promote your play. And for those of you that already know this stuff, ain't nothing I can show y'all. But for the beginners and the older players that, might have give up, y'all are my audience. Those are the ones I try to target. Anyway, if you have any questions, fellas, please ask them. I appreciate it. Well, that's great, man. And if you get a chance, look at my explanation. I did the cage system on my video. That's why I get credit for watch time on my channel, guys. I'm here to try to direct y'all to my channel. That's how I get watch time. But anyhow, thank you for asking that question. What are some tips to play the blues? Learn to shuffle. That's the first thing you got to do. It's real easy. It's A string, second to the fourth fret, guys. Look, and we'll play it with one finger. Learn to shuffle first of all, okay? Then you can add a bunch of other stuff in it, but the shuffle. And 2 and 3 and 4, and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the A string, second fret to the fourth. And if you want to get funky with it later on, and 2, go to the fifth fret. That's what I would suggest, and you start learning the blues. And the E minor pentatonic scale, right here, guys. Now, where's that at? I'm looking at it from. Let me do it again. Right here, the E scale. Learn that, because all the licks are out of that E minor pentatonic. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. He stopped loving her today. Yeah, you asked for that. Found the picture by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. He said, I'll love you till I die. That was actually where I should have started. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went rolling by, she still preyed on his mind. Now we go to the picture where I started. Found a picture by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. He stopped loving her today. A place to reach on his door. Soon they'll carry him away. I think that's it. He stopped loving her today. Now, ain't nobody can sing like George. And usually he sings with a capo up on the second fret, I think, for that song. But that's too high for me. Uh, but that's how I play that. Vince Gill, by the way, that song's the number one song in the world, considered the number one country hit in the world. And Vince Gill did it on the Grand Ole Opry here not long ago, and he's a phenomenal guitar player. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's up? Were you into Led Zeppelin? Yeah, I got some Led Zeppelin stuff on my channel. Stairway to Heaven and Guns N' Roses, all that stuff. Billy Joel, Rod Stewart, uh, The Police, Journey. Uh, my versions, and guys, ain't no elaborate stuff because I'm playing with an acoustic. But I've got the chord structures for Journey and a lot of other songs on there, a lot of other groups. Were you into Led Zeppelin? Yeah, and Rolling Stones. Now, yeah, who ain't into the Rolling Stones if you're an older fella? Now they play in G, but I'm gonna play Honky Tonk Women in D for you with standard tuning. Oh well, I met her in a barroom down in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. Well, I took her, put her across my shoulder. She blew my heart, then she blew my mind. She's a honky-tonk woman. Give me the honky-tonk blues. Something like that with standard tuning. Hello there, Official Light. Thank you for coming back. Guys, any other songs you want to hear? Or what does that say? Sounds great. Keith Richards has to be the coolest. Yeah, he is. He is cool. And Keith Richards plays an open G, guys. In fact, this E string on his guitar does not exist. And if you tune your guitar to G, open G tuning, and by the way, I've got a video on my channel about that also, and open D tune. Then you can play that without, having to play in standard tuning. Toby Keith, I want to talk about, listen, well, we talk about your granny and we talk about your nanny and talk about the people that now in Cincinnati. I want to talk about you want to talk about me. Yeah, I was trying to learn that song. I never did finish it, but I'm thinking about putting it on my channel. And the red, white, and blue, yeah, I like Toby Keith. I like all country music, guys, and I got most of them on my channel. Alan Jackson, Vern Gosdin, George Jones, George Strait. Some you guys probably never heard of if you're not an old fellow. Jack Green, Bobby Bear. Just a host of old country. Personally, I prefer the action solo. The action strings are almost touching the guitar. Me too, but here's the problem with that. Do you know Bullet with Butterfly Wings? The Smashing Pumpkins? No, I don't, but if you put the chords down there and give me a tempo, I could probably play it. Wow. No. I'll tell you something about the strings, guys. The action on the guitar isn't that high action when they're touching. I actually no, it's not high action. High action refers to your strings setting. If you can imagine your strings being however eighth of a, however many millimeters they are off in this, when your guitar across your strings, if you can lay your guitar up there like that, and you can see your strings over one or the other, instead of an even plane, then that means that you need to look on setting it. But the lower the string set to your, I'll show y'all this, your fretboard, the easier it is to fret. Now, here's the trade-off for that. You got to be careful because you'll get a buzz if you set them too low. But setting it just right, go get a good set or get you an Allen wrench and work on it yourself if you don't go to a guitar shop and get somebody to work. Okay. Uh, one time when I was a kid, tried to play with guitar and accidentally got cut. Yes. Uh, yeah, man, these steel strings are rough. Now I also have what we call catgut. I have a nylon string guitar, and I bought it because actually it's easier to play. But after a while, you'll get calluses on your fingers if you play long enough. And I would suggest using a flat pick. Now, I don't use one, mainly because I can't keep up with it. I got one in my pocket now, I think. But it's just become a habit to me to. Let me see if I can show y'all my pick. Yeah, here it is. It's just become a habit to me just to play without it. Y'all can hear how much louder that sounds with the pick versus this playing with. A pick gives you more volume and carries your sound farther. What do you? Oh yes, my fingers are sore up and only been playing. Yeah, tore up. Well, that keep whacking at it. I never ever use a a pick, even with electric. Yeah, it's a personal preference, guys. Uh, you know, if you play without a pick, you're going to get a softer, warmer sound, I feel like. If you play with a pick, you're going to get a fuller, you know. Plus, you got to learn how to use a pick. And a picking,
Excuse me, this is the Wi-Fi password.
yeah, I wrote it down for you. No, just excuse me, fellas. I got some business. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I put it here for you. They wrote it down for me. No, it's on a piece of paper. I put it here for you. Right there. See it? Thank you, fellas, that hung in here. Let's see if anybody did hang. Yeah, y'all did. Thank you. Look, y'all have to excuse me. I'm gonna eat some pizza. I don't eat Philippine food, so they try to get me something close to American. Anyhow, if you have any questions, uh, for finger style. Yeah. Now, if you learn this ahead of time, it will serve you. Assign your fingers to strings. Hang on. Like E. Hey, your thumb should handle those two. Now, this is the standard. If you look at Tommy Emmanuel and those kind of guys when they teach you, there's a standard, thing you should learn. Me, I'll tell you my secret to this. I just play most of the time. The melody is in the root of the chord. So look, I'll show you what I mean. Y'all watch me here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Where's your...
I'm right here on my lap. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Play around the root of the chord. And that way I don't worry about signing fingers, but there is a technique. It depends on what you get used to. I appreciate it. I don't really think I'm that good, but I get by. That's it. I mean, look, guys, Jerry Reed, he lost that finger there, and that's how this claw thing came about. One of the great guitarists of our time, I feel like. Play however you can play it, guys. Do it however you can do it. You know? Learning a formal technique is okay, and I'm not knocking that. It's like with this strumming thing, guys. You'll see the down, down, up, down. Guys, everybody's got some kind of innate rhythm in it. It may not be good rhythm, but we got it. If you ever tap your foot to a song, or you ever, tap your hand while you're listening to a song, we've got rhythm. You just have to transfer that from here to here. And after a while, you will. But this down, up, boom, 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 down, 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 up, down, up stuff, if you need that to get started, that's great. Use it. But rely on your own rhythm, your natural sense of rhythm. And everything ain't got to be totally rhythmic, guys. Some of the greatest players, Chuck Berry, they never knew where Chuck Berry was going to go because he'd skip a note, he'd stop a beat, skip a beat, and jump a beat ahead. So don't worry about it too much. And I'm sorry I'm eating pizza, guys. I'm hungry. Does that make any sense at all about the finger assignment? I appreciate that. That's good. I hope you do. Play my favorite country song. Well, I bought a pizza, but Lord, I can't eat it. Call YouTube blues. I'm gonna have to concede it. I don't know. Uh, I love all kind of songs, guys. It's hard to pick one. Uh, I love all kinds of songs. It's just hard to pick one. I grew up on country and western and old hillbilly music, so I like that stuff. One reason it's easy to strum all the melodies and riffs. Yeah. Now I don't really know any of the songs of Oasis, but yeah, and most all songs, guys, the melody is in the chords. Somewhere that chords in that triad, you'll find the melody. E.A. string for the chord, one in the blues. Yes, DG. Yeah, exactly, correct. That's a very good point to bring out. Thank you. So, guys, look at here. This is good stuff. People are bringing up points, and this is what I really hope will happen on my channel. You guys and the community we can develop a community. Because there are a lot of, I'm going to tell you guys, there are a lot more skilled guitar players that follow me than I am. You know, you going to put over here? All right, put there. I'm not a super skilled fellow. I follow a lot of them that are, and they help me. And what I hope, guys, is that you guys can help one another to develop your skills. That's really all this is about. I mean, I ain't here trying to be Dwight Yoakam. You know, I'm a little past all that. Got a new sub here. Now, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Billy Strings. Yes, I've heard of Billy Strings. I wish I could play like him, but I can't. Guys, let me tell you something. You can do anything you want to do. Anything. Now, I'm going to qualify that. And I'll use an example. I cannot be a rocket scientist if I have not studied, physics and aerodynamics. I can't do it. If I want to do that, I got to learn that first. If you want to be Billy Springs, you've got to practice finger style, picking, and your syncopation and rhythm. And you got to be a young fellow, I reckon. Not necessarily young. That's not That's not a qualification or requirement. Excuse me. I like to gloss it on that one. Where's my coat? Here.
Zero?
Where? All right.
Put zero.
No. Pepperoni went down the wrong way, fellas. You just have to build up your skill set, learn the fundamentals. And Billy Strings, yes, he's an awesome player. But my age, it's not realistic. Nor is playing like Tommy Emmanuel. I just have my own style. And that's what I encourage you guys to do. Now, if you want to play like Billy Strings, certainly by all means, go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. If I quit playing music cause every time I seen a guitar player better than me, I'd never pick up a guitar, guys. Cause like I said, some of you followers that follow me are better than me. And y'all don't follow me for my playing, I don't reckon. Y'all follow me for my determination and hopefully motivation. But don't, only compare yourself to yourself, guys. Don't compare yourself to another player, because we are our own, embrace your own style, and your journey is yours. That's the best way I can explain it. I just want to learn from it, but you can comprehend it. It takes time, okay? Take it in little pieces, guys. I did a song that had Eric Clapton, Layla, okay? That song's got about 14 chords in it, I think. I don't know, 12, 14 chords. Bar chords, most of them. Break it down in small chunks, and you can learn it. It's that old saying is the cents by the inch. A little bit at a time in small blocks, and you'll develop it. It may take longer, but so what? Anyhow, that's my thoughts about, that. What? Hey, man, I'm eating pizza right now. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry I'm eating pizza, but guys, I'm hungry. I don't eat Philippine food. So when I get anything remotely resembles, you know, Domino's or something, I go for it. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Now, they are. But you can do workarounds. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick up my guitar. I got to finish this pizza. But you can do workarounds for those chords. A lot of these bar chords, guys, you've got a triad, a root, third, and a fifth, or a double stop. You know, a lot of times you only play the dominant note, and if you have difficulty, I'll give you an example. I don't know if you guys know what an A minor 7 over C sharp is. Okay, I didn't know it till today because I looked up a song I had to play, and it's got that thing in it. But guys, that ain't nothing but a bar of A with your finger in the next fret, and then you take this finger here and you put up on the top string on the third fret. Now, this third fret reach is a little hard for me, so I just play the A shape down here in the bottom string because I still get the tone of the bar chord. What? Good for you. Go for it. Yeah. I don't know who Mr. Brightside is, but I'm glad. Ha ha. And this is the beauty. I've been playing 30 years and still learning. There we go. Uh, Guys, we can all learn. That's all it is to it. It ain't, about comparing myself to you or you to me or anyone else. Guitar is our own journey. Think about it when you go to pay your taxes. Some of you guys owe thousands of dollars, some of you owe hundreds, some of you don't owe nothing. You really worried about what your neighbor's got to pay for his taxes? You want to pay him for it? Same when you guitar picking, guys, it's our journey. Or when you get a traffic ticket, you worried that somebody else is better than you got a traffic ticket? It's your traffic ticket. It's your own journey. It's what I'm trying to make my point. Like permanently dislocated. Wow, that's difficult. Stretching is pretty difficult, but you do the best you can with that, and I sympathize with that. You know, as we get older, and or accidents inhibit, like I was saying earlier, guys, I can't be a rocket scientist. Not unless I have the basic fundamentals of aerodynamics and physics. I can't make certain chords if I don't have the dexterity in my fingers. None of us can. So we have to do what we can, and they're workarounds. Now I'm gonna have to pick up my guitar because y'all got me on a point I want to make. Hang on here. Okay, guys, this is a B minor. Now, for a new player or someone that has arthritis or like the man said there, joint problems that would inhibit their reach. So, does that mean you quit playing songs because you can't make a B minor? No, you learn another way to make a B minor, like this here, a stair step, like that. Uh, Easy workarounds, guys. Do what you can do. Yeah, I don't know that song that you were asking me about, the killer, the bright side, But if you can put the chord progression down there, I could probably play it. Good, good. Guys, any other comments or questions? Thank you guys that are guitar players for sharing this information. So, hopefully somebody looking in here can benefit from it. And that means more to me than you guys subbing to my channel. That's what I want us to do, learn to help one another. You know, I'm not one of them fellows that puts the guitar on the stand and worries about whether I got dust on it and worries about if the original satin finishes on it and all that stuff. I'm a fellow that plays guitar, guys. To me, it's an instrument to play. I'm not real particular. Somebody asked me, do I prefer this Yamaha? This is a Yamaha, by the way. A cheap, inexpensive, $230. That's relatively cheap. Uh, it sounds to me as good as my Taylor, and I have a Taylor back down in the Philippines. Supersonic. I don't know supersonic. So if a chord is hard, I can go to the fret up or down and play the chord. Yes. What you can do basically is try to make a triad. Let me make one more example of this because I don't want to mislead you guys. Look at this bar chord, fellas. Let's make a G sharp. Now this is a G sharp, okay, or an A flat, however you want to look at it. Now, if I have difficulty barring, look at this. I still have the tone of the A flat, or the same with a G or an A. Now watch when I play an A up. That's an A bar. This is an A with an F shape. The tone is still there. So, you know, do what you can do. The chord progression. Wow, A, D, E, F sharp, and A, okay, A, D, E, F sharp minor, you said, and what? And G, or A minor, the F and D. That's a lot of passable chords there. Wow, okay. A, D, the F sharp minor, E. For the chorus. Now, okay, guys, what this is these or just did is what I want to emphasize. You learn the chord progression, you can play a song. Y'all see what he did? I got all this elaborate chord thing: C, F, A minor, G. Okay, A, D, F sharp minor, E. Okay, now I don't know that song because I don't recognize the melody, but some of you guys that know this song would recognize it. Yeah, palm muted, yeah. The A, okay, palm muted. And techniques, palm muting, guys. That's something where you put the heel of your hand on you. Now me, I'll get up here and I'll pop my elbow on it and I'll play it up here if I want to palm mute it. Or I can palm mute off the strings by just lightening up off the strings. Wow. I work for YouTube moderator team. Please pin this comment to prove you're not a bot. If you don't, you will be suspended from streaming. I don't know how to pin a comment. Anybody knows, tell me. Hi. Don't do it. Okay. He's scamming. Well, ain't nothing to scam here. I ain't got nothing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, I'm not a monetized channel. Okay? So, scammers can't get nothing from me. Now, I'm going to tell you fellas a little something. You can't judge a book by its cover. I look like a country bumpkin, but fellas, I went to a Jesuit college. I've got 3 degrees. They don't mean nothing to me but a piece of paper. but one of them happened to be in computer science and business administration. So I'm very much aware of hackers and that kind of such. They can't get nothing here. Ain't nothing to get. So I ain't worried about it. But thank you. Thank you for that advice, though. He's not actually a mod. He's a loser. Bye, bye, Dibby. Dibby. Anyway, guys, any other questions or comments? Y'all please put them in the chat because I'm enjoying. I'm learning stuff from this. I'm still looking at this chord progression. So, any questions or comments, any songs you'd like to, you'd like to hear, or chord progression, let me know. I'll try to play them for you, Coach. I appreciate your time and I appreciate y'all being here. This pizza's pretty good. It's pepperoni. It ain't Domino's or Papa John's, but it'll do. I don't know that. If you can put a chord progression down there, I can try to play it. That's the song I tried to learn a long time ago called Classical Gas. Anyhow, any questions or comments, fellas? Why are you in the Philippines? I'm living over here. Personal reasons and financial. Cheaper than living in America. I retired from a church and I didn't get a big retirement pension. My salary is small, so America was a hard road to hoe for me. Fleetwood Mac, yeah. Rhiannon. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know if I ever heard of it. Rhiannon. No, I heard of Fleetwood Mac though. Out on the gate in my daddy's car, hasn't driven very far. Fixing tires and the busted glass, ain't the sound that I heard last. Well, where can my baby be? Lord took her away from me. That's old stuff from the 50s and 60s, guys. Pretty Woman, or let's see if I can make a B minor 7. 2 chords for Memphis. B minor 7 and a E. Back to the B minor 7. I'm gonna have to practice that B minor 7. I know I'm gonna make it. They call that a chop. And then it goes to, you can use a D minor. I use a triad like this. Uh, yeah, Roy Orbison. Mine's the chords, fill section on Layla. Okay, I can do Layla. Here we go. Now, I did 3 versions of this, uh, but the easiest version is this, guys. Would you know? Now, this is a chord I used right here for that no. Actually, I use this note right here. I just hit that one note. Or if I can't get that up there quick enough, I hit the B note. Would you know my name if I saw you heaven? Was it? Yeah. That's not Layla though, that's Tears from Heaven. Now Layla, here we go. Whoa, hang on guys. Then it goes to A minor 7, I think this. To the G7, I think that is. Then I think C, D, and now that goes to an F sharp. I think that's the chord progression. Yeah, guys, if y'all will put the chords down there, I'll check it out. If you'll put the name in the, tell me again, I'll check it out. I may have missed it while I was looking at the chords. Oasis, okay. Y'all tell me the name of the song. Somebody said something by Fleetwood Mac called Rainin'. I think it was Fleetwood Mac. Rihanna, or something like that. I walk the line, easy. D, A. Oh, I walk the line. Listen. I keep a close watch on. Listen. I keep close. Wait a minute, try it in A. E. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Keep my eyes wide open all the time. Keep the inside for the tie that binds. Because of mine, I walk the line. E, A, and D is what I use for that. I've never heard of it. I definitely hadn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. God, there's so many songs all of us hadn't heard of. But I encourage you and myself to look at it. Guys, I even have some Beethoven up here. Fleur de Lis. Now I didn't play it great, but I got it on my channel because I believe in trying to learn all kind of music. CCR. I see that bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I think that's the chord progression. Toot toot, toot toot, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Well, don't. Let's see. Y'all know the chords, put it down there. Now I don't even know who does that. I think it's Arizona Sky. Yeah. I've got Rod Stewart on my channel. I think he's considered rock. I have some Journey. Uh, I think they're considered rock. They're on my channel, guys. I encourage you to look at them. I'm not being snarky here. I really need to watch some. And besides, I don't remember those songs because I've got almost 570 videos up now. Because my videos aren't that great, I have to pump out a lot, you know. So I'm hoping eventually I'll catch on. Beatles, yeah. Band, yeah. Guys, I grew up listening to Paul Revere, Rolling Stone. I remember when the Beatles first came to America. I was a little boy. They came to America and on the Ed Sullivan Show. All the way from Liverpool, England. The Beatles, they went crazy. The girls loved them. Then Paul Revere and the Raiders, the Monkees, all that stuff, guys. That was the rock of my time. And then, you know, people like Neil Diamond came along and all the Buddy Holly, Wake Up Little Susie, and uh, all that old country. I mean, old rock, guys. Chuck Berry. Yeah, Stone's a great group. I'm a 90s UK indie kid, so tend to lean toward that more. Yeah, Oasis and Stone. Yeah, that's cool. Guns N' Roses. Yeah. God. Mm, I don't know if it's pepperoni or paper, because it ain't going with all genres of music, guys. It doesn't matter what your age is. You know, I encourage you to look into all genres. That will help expand you know your appreciation for music. Uh, you know, you ain't got to love rock and roll to play it. Uh, Studio musician may not love rock and roll, but if he's a good musician, he can knock out a chord. And that's my point, guys. Learn chords, and then you can play pretty much any genre. I've heard the Stones and Roses guitar player is, yeah, yeah, yeah. Keith Richards, man, uh, he was amazing. Now Mick Jagger always looked like he was undernourished to me, but I mean, yeah, Keith Richards is just the coolest. I think he's from London too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know that for a fact, but I think Keith Richards is a Londoner. So, any questions, guys, or comments? Please ask them. I appreciate so much your time being here. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my channel. Yes, man. Dartford, I believe. Okay. I don't know where that's at, but yeah. A lot of great musicians, guys. I love Tom Jones. Now, I think he's Wales, but I don't know a lot about government, but I think England claims Wales. I don't know that for a fact. So, you know, let's see. What's that song he does? Not unusual to be. Oh, pretty. What is it? She's the lady. Well, she always knows her place. She's got style. She's got grace. She's a winner. A winner. I think it's the B sharp, B minor. I don't remember the chord. Well, she always knows her place. She's got style. She's got grace. She's a winner. I dig. knows me through and through, and she knows just what leaves me out of place. Lady, whoa, 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 lady, talking about my little lady, and the lady is mine. Whoa, I missed my B minor here. Yeah, Tom Jones, guys, I love it. My Delilah, all that stuff, guys. Check out Fool's Gold. Ah, yeah. Nanny was, do you like playing style? Do you like your playing style? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't know what I call it, but I appreciate it. I don't really know if I got a playing style. Thank you for stopping in there. It looks like 9 Preem. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, man, get some sleep. My God. Anyhow, thank you for liking my playing style. I really don't know if I got one. I'm just loose and really ain't trained, so I don't know what to say, but thank you. Uh, what? Good night to all. Thank you guys for stopping in. It's been, thank you so much. Uh, Man, you need to get with it, man. That's a 66. That's a hard grind. Uh, Good night, man. Take care there. And thank you guys all for stopping in. And if y'all need to go, fellas, I appreciate you stopping. I mean, there's got to be something more interesting than me here. You've been very kind to stop by. I hope that you'll consider telling others about my channel. And I hope I've done enough to convince you that we can do basic stuff on my channel, and I can show you guys, maybe you beginners and new players, some stuff to help you, start playing better. That's all this is about. So, fellas, thank you so much for your time. Peace out from three-quarter country down here in the Philippines. What's that say? Oh, I really like this little community here. So glad. Thank you for stopping in. And I hope that you'll stay here, and I hope that it will continue to grow. That's all I want, guys. Us to help one another. I've got some amazing guitarists that follow me, and I don't know why they do. Amazing guitarists. And I appreciate their support. And guys, I'm sure if you beginners, y'all have questions, y'all can put them up at my YouTube channel. There, where it says comments or whatever it is up there. Y'all put them up there, and some of these advanced players will answer them for you if I can, and it'll help you grow. And if you can't get what you need here, you go where you need to go to get it. Okay? Because the whole goal here is for you to develop. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. I really do appreciate it. And anyhow, I don't want to hold y'all up. You've been very gracious to spend your time with me. So, again, peace out from the Philippines, three-quarter country.